Hi y'all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright, this may turn out to be a short episode, I'm not sure yet. It might not, there's something I want to work on, but I have been having the worst luck getting this episode to record. The worst. First I tried to record it yesterday, and I recorded. And after 8 minutes, it stopped recording. And I don't know why. And then today, I tried again. And I recorded. And then when I got finished, I noticed that my stupid computer decided to shut down the SSD that is supposed to be receiving the recorded information. So nothing recorded again. So I don't know why it doesn't want me to talk about what I've been working on. But I have put a lot of work in the last two not episodes, and you've missed it. A lot of work. Um, so let's start off with saying, uh, been having some problems in the game keeping my tank full, and so twice now I have shut off my game and just left it to run, and then come back to discover that I didn't put any fuel in the chunk loader. I went off and went exploring a little bit for a while, and when I came back, no fuel because nobody loaded the chunk loader. And so I got no steam because nobody loaded the chunk loader, and so that was annoying. But I have not had an explosion since I moved things around and put in that second reservoir, so that's a good thing. Still not sure why I had that first explosion. I took a bunch of my steel and have replaced some of the piping so that I get a little more steam going into my tank. It's still not to the point where, oh no, it's pretty close, I guess, to where it needs to be. I wouldn't mind one more upgrade on those, or some totally different kind of pipe. I don't know. And then you can see the elephant in the room right here. I finished my vacuum freezer, which is awesome. And I also had to make this high voltage battery buffer to get a spot to put my batteries, obviously. And yeah, you can't use the energy hatches to shove batteries in, so I moved my steam forge down in the ground here, so that I'd have room. I didn't want the hopper in the way of where I was trying to connect things. It actually wound up not being in the way anyways, but whatever. Um, it's all good, and I have used it a little bit. I now have 6 Canthal ingots. Yay! I need the Canthal to be able to cook the Indirium that I have waiting to be melted down into liquid Indirium, so I can make the Indirium base, so that I can make this stuff, so that I can get a quarry going, because I haven't got to that point yet. Um, I also have put in a ton of work in the last 2 days on the advanced jetpack, which I'm just about to the point where I'm just going to opt myself and creative mode it in, because it has been nothing but a giant hassle trying to make it, because the recipes never work. So first off, if we look at the advanced jetpack here, let's talk about the advanced jetpack for a minute here. Let's spell advanced correctly. So first I decide to make a quarry, and then it was at the point where I need to make this thing to do the quarry. And this thing took 18 bajillion gallons of aluminum, right? Each of these blocks is each of these blocks is like 10 aluminum bars. Because it's 8 aluminum bars for every 2 little frame, and then you need 6 plates around the frame to make each of these individuals. So each of these blocks is 10 bars of aluminum. 10 bars. Now these 3 here and this one here did not take aluminum, but everything else took a minimum of 10 bars of aluminum to make. So that's a lot of aluminum to have to cook up when I don't really have a good fuel source yet, because I've been trying to finagle my way into a quarry so that I can use the quarry to get decent amounts of materials to upgrade all my stuff. And so I decided to take a break from that and make a better jetpack, because a better jetpack will allow me to travel further and actually, find some of the things I need. And so, looking at this, lots of stuff that I can make easily, like the carbon plate, right? Carbon plate's nothing. It's carbon mesh in a compressor, which is raw carbon fiber, which is just carbon dust in the wire melt, right? Not a big deal there. I got my carbon from charcoal. I just took the charcoal, ran it through the macerator, got charcoal dust, put the charcoal dust in the electrolyzer or the centrifuge, I forget which one of those two, and out comes carbon dust. And then I just put the carbon dust in the wire mill, and bam, I got that stuff, right? That's easy to make. I can handle that. Advanced circuits, I've made a ton of those. Platinum, I don't have the platinum cable for this yet, but platinum's not a big deal because I've got platinum from where I'm making iridium, so that's not even an issue. So then we start looking at electric jetpack. I already had one of those, so that's made. That's not a problem. I think I already said advanced circuits. I make those. That's not a problem. So then we look at the engine boosters. So I'm looking at the engine boosters. Glowstone, got those. Not a problem. Advanced alloy. Advanced alloy is just plates of tin, iron, and bronze. I got that, so that was easy to make. Throw it in a compressor. All done. Bam. I got 6 of those on me right now, ready to go. Advanced circuits, once again, I make those, so I've got advanced circuits ready to go. Got glowstone, came out of the nether, ready to go. Not a problem there. And then we look at the overclocker upgrade, right? And the overclocker upgrade recipe here says, overclocker upgrade 4364, decrease process time to 70%, increase power to 160%. All right. When you click on this, though, oh no, here it says the same thing. And so when we look at this, it says 10K coolant cell, 10K coolant cell, 10K coolant cell. Copper wire, no problem. Basic electronic circuit, no problem. Got those. 10K coolant cell didn't look that hard, right? 10K coolant cell, it's just a coolant cell wrapped in the tin, right? And I made the canning machine. I made the coolant. I put it in the cells. I wrapped it in the tin and made 10K's coolant cells. I made 6 of those buggers because I did it 2 different ways. I made more than 6. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 12 of these buggers. 12 of them. And you know what? They didn't work. You couldn't use them. And so I went online and I looked and I looked and I looked, and you know what it told me to do? You had to take your 10K coolant cell and put it into the vacuum freezer. And then it would come out the other side as the appropriate type of 10K coolant cell, because they have these little modifiers on them. Oops, I looked on the wrong thing. These little modifiers, you can see it's 4309:1, because the more stuff missing from it, the bigger that number is. And so the original recipe, not the one that you're looking at today, but the original recipe when I started making this said 4309. There was no modifier. And so putting them in the vacuum freezer was supposed to take away that modifier so that you could use them in the recipe. So I stopped working on that and I started working on this, the vacuum freezer. And I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it, and I finally got it done last night. And I take my 10K coolant cell, I put it in the vacuum freezer, and it goes through the vacuum freezer, and it comes out the other side as... That's right, it comes out the other side as 4309:1. Somewhere in the upgrades, and I didn't look, and I did read the upgrade messages, this recipe changed to use 4309:1 instead of 4309, and that's it. So, who knows how long it's been since I have been able to make these overclocker upgrades. Now, note that my overclocker upgrade says 4364, but it says decrease process time to 49%, increase power to 256%. This is where the problem comes in, because this says 4364 70%, 160%. I am currently unable to make, can't make, won't go in the stupid pieces I need to make this. This is what the recipe calls for. Nothing. Nothing. I can't get that to work. Can't get it to work. I need 2 of those to make my jetpack, and it won't work. It won't make them, and that's the recipe. There isn't another kind of overclocker upgrade. That is the recipe I used. Look, there's only one overclocker, and it says 7160, and mine say, oh wait, this says 7160. What the heck? Okay, it still didn't change, but it changed. Why did it just happen? You saw it. Oh, when they're stacked on top of each other, they said something different? Okay, never mind. Well, that worked. I still can't make the piece, though. What part don't you like? I assume it must be these, advanced heat vents. I didn't realize those stacked and changed that. I thought that was the reason. I'm wrong. It's got to be the advanced heat vents then. Let's see here. Advanced heat vent, 4323, and mine say 0.1 because you can't make, look, you can't make it without. So that, oh, well, maybe I'll shove those into the vacuum freezer. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. So let's see. Let's see if I can remember my commands here. Okay, so I need to go in here because I'm not fooling around with it anymore. I'm just gonna take it as soon as I remember how to. Here, this is what I want. Inventory. Put me into cheat mode. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted the other part. Sorry. I just want my boosters. Okay, I don't want 64 of them, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. And then we're going to go back into options. I'll just destroy the extra ones. It'll be fine. And put me back into recipe mode. Okay, so now I've made my boosters. I still need platinum wire for this, so let's go make the platinum wire. Oh, let's get rid of these extras that I don't want in my inventory here. 1, 2. You guys can go. You can go. I guess you can go. You can go. We'll take out 4 of these. I want to be fair. You know, I probably shouldn't throw this away. I should probably keep this. And then that way, if it upgrades the next time the game patches, I can check to see if the recipe works. So let me keep the recipe stuff, but the accidental extra advanced jetpack and the giant stack of boosters can go die. And I'm just going to keep these because I'm sick and tired of not being able to make this thing. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I need some platinum wire. I think that's the only thing I'm missing is platinum wire. Yeah, I just need 2 platinum cables and everything else is made. I had to make an autoclave, so I spent a long time today making that as well. I needed the autoclave, to be able to make my energy crystals, which were used to make my advanced lat pack. I needed 3 energy crystals. I actually wound up needing more than 3 energy crystals. I needed 4 energy crystals. Oh yeah, the other carbon plate is in here. Weird. I've got 3 carbon plates. I thought I was just gonna have 1 extra. Okay, so that is 2 engine boosters. 1. Oh, you know what? I also need this. You and you and you. Oh, and the carbon plates. Carbon plates. There we go. There is 1 advanced jetpack. I don't know if it'll charge in here, though. I'm not sure where it charges. Yeah, I didn't think it would charge in there. Will it charge in this one? It does not charge in that one either, maybe? I was thinking it would probably have to charge in this one, but I don't have any kind of power tucked into this. Let me grab this over here. Do I have a wrench on me? Wrench? No. I will have to. Come on, get through there. I will have to change that or make a power supply for that then. But let me grab this basic steam turbine, because obviously I want to charge up 3 million power from a basic turbine here. But no, we'll just get started. Come on. Okay. Yes, I know. Basic cutter. Did that I don't think that went in the right way. Oh no, it looks like it did. Well, it's spitting out power. I might have to make something to charge this. I don't know how it charges. So, will this charge in here? Man, I can't tell. Okay, yeah, it's facing the right direction. Whoops. You stupid machines. I hate how this stuff just pops around sometimes. Nope. Okay. Alright, you're full. Okay, so obviously it was charging. It was charging. Oh yeah, I can tell right there because it's 481426. And this is definitely draining power now. Nice. Alright. Why don't you go hang back out in there and charge up a little bit then. So that'll charge there then. I'll have to make a better steam turbine for that. Actually, you know what? You can't charge there because I need you. Because now I can do this. I can't do this because I need 4 carbon plates before I can do this. And I've only got 1. That's fine. I'll make some more real quick. We're going to make this thing. It's the last thing I do. We're going to make this thing. Alright, it's not going to be the last thing I do. I can't imagine it'll be the last thing I do. But we're going to make this thing. Here, why don't you guys come hang out here in this chest. And, yeah, I don't know how this works. I better just take the whole thing with me down here. Okay. You grind me up some charcoal, which I know is really fast. Okay. What's the button to turn on my engine? Gravity Sweet. Is it Gravity Sweet? IC2. Alt Boost. Nope, those are fine. So it's got to be something is interfering with this. Find anything that's got an F on it that I'm not currently using. Wand focus. Man, pneumatic helmet. I always just stick everything on L because I don't use it. Whatever that is. There we go. Not that it has any fuel. It's got to be at like 3% or 4%, I think, to even let you fly. And then when it hits 3%, I think it makes you fall down to the ground. Alright, so that got my 64 charcoal, and I think that goes in here. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll turn it into carbon dust, and then I can make my carbon mesh. I've already got the nano suit chest plate made, so I've just got to load this stuff on. I am so happy that I now have this jetpack going. I can't wait for the next round of patches to allow me to make those. I just can't do it. I've been waiting so long to put this together. Just bypassing it. I'm sure the patch is coming that's gonna fix that recipe too, and but yeah, see it doesn't cool off in here. Nothing happens. You put it in there, it pops up here. It doesn't go through the machine. If I take one of these other ones though, if I take one of these 10K coolant cells, I think they go through the machine. Yeah, see? It went into the machine. It's gone. It's gone. And it's like, I got no power. I can't work with this. Here, let me give you a battery. Battery. Did you eat it? Are you like the other things? You got no power, so you ate it? Oh, and then I'm probably gonna have to hit you with a hammer to make you work, right? Hammer. And see, look, 10K coolant cell. So 10K coolant cell goes through, but this does not. So I don't know. There's no way for me to make it without the little one addition on there. So, yep, cheating it in. Whatever. Just pretend it never happens. All right. So we all know it did. How are you doing down here? That stuff takes so long. That's okay. I only need 2 or 3. 4? I needed 4, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going to need one more of these, and then we'll be good to go. So as soon as this goes through, come on, you can do it. And then I will throw my advanced nano chest plate into the HV battery buffer and let it charge its 3 bajillion charges it needs. And yeah. So my next project, I think, which I don't know if I'll even do on camera, is I see that you can make charcoal using an arc furnace. So I think I might make an arc furnace to see if that will produce charcoal fast enough to meet both its electrical needs and everybody else's. We'll see. I don't know if it will, but it might. And if it does, that'll be cool. I really wish that I could have just made this without the, actually do need one of those. Shh. Man, steam compressor, could you go a little slower? Something weird I've discovered, I think. I haven't noticed it today so much, but I'm pretty sure that these trees were planting themselves. And you wouldn't expect that. And so I would just leave, like, all these saplings floating around on the ground. And then when I come back out, there'd be giant fir trees in weird positions. So I think the fir trees actually plant themselves somehow. Or I just had a really, really weird bug. One of the two. But I do know that I was getting trees in different positions. Like, you can see the all the tree leaves up here on my my rubber trees, because I had a tree grow right here, and I don't ever plant trees there. And I had done was I planted a bunch of fir tree saplings, as you can see. And I'm not saying that they go into the ground themselves. I'm saying that sometimes they'll spawn from the items just hovering there, which is a bit bizarre. I had a tree grow way over here because of saplings laying on the ground too. Alright, you think that's long enough for the pieces to get cooked up? Those squid floating around there. Sorry guys, I don't have time to play with you today. Yes. Alright. Oh, and then I need more platinum wire. I totally didn't make it. I didn't bring any with me either. It's okay, got tons of platinum. Yeah, I'm a little worried about my battery production because I'm pretty sure I am out of supplies for lithium in my little mine, so I'm kind of sad about that. All right, so you require 4 of those, those 2, and that. I have got these with some rubber. One of these. This. 4 of these, and then the jetpack that I never took off. Here it comes. Bam. The advanced nano suit jetpack, my favorite jetpack in the whole game. Yes. Yay. And it needs to hang out in here for about 7 days so that it can charge. Oh yeah, now it's really charging. I wonder why. Weird. Huh. Maybe I couldn't charge the advanced jetpack. Bizarre. I charged this okay, though. 2%. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, my control key doesn't work yet. I gotta go play with that. But I now have my advanced nano jetpack. I am so happy. So happy. It makes life so much easier. Okay, let's... Okay, I want to get down to the ground, please. Thank you. What button is interfering with my ability to boost? Isn't there a thing for... let's see. Looking for left control. Not everybody gets to be on left control, right? The only thing that should be on left control is my boost key. It's done. Done. Back to game. There we go. See that? With the boost. Without the boost. With the boost. Beautiful. Beautiful. I got speed. Alright, and with that, I am going to call it a day. So click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.